Welcome back to another episode of What's on Your Mind.
We don't want you here.
It is it is Thursday, March 27th. Happy opening day of the Major League Baseball season and happy to see that March Madness is resuming tonight.
No, man.
I'm not. I stopped caring.
I mean, yeah.
I want to die.
But
I thought I was going to win.
I'm in first place in a couple of my brackets.
Everyone right.
nice.
I want to die.
Yeah, that Wisconsin loss kind of ruined it for me, and I don't care anymore.
Big time, but it's still
Those
something to
fucking
watch.
Mormons.
It's still something to
Those damn Mormons, dude.
As mad as I was at
That's what you guys
first,
get for hating on them.
BYU needs to be investigated.
Mormons versus alcoholics, and apparently alcoholics just can't hang with the Mormons.
Can't prevail.
It's not that.
as upset as I was with Kansas losing, or like no. At first,
Everybody loved that except for you.
No, at first I wasn't. Well, I'm a fan of them.
I know,
Obviously, hate
it was awesome.
No, but
Fake
like
fan.
no. Actually, let me rephrase that.
You're not
I
even
wasn't
from Kansas,
that.
bro.
He's a diehard fan when they're really good.
We're not in Kansas
Okay,
anymore.
where does that come from?
Wait,
I've been I've been a diehard fan every single year ever since I started watching them.
That's
Tab.
Please provide me with an
This
example
year,
of how
you were half a fan.
the-
When I
why-
brought
why-
up Kansas to you, you were like, oh, yeah, they're playing. That's pretty much how it was all year long.
What do you have? What's your rebuttal?
That's all. That's what I got.
My
all year
rebuttal
long.
is that I just haven't been watching been able to watch sports in general.
And
the
if
past
Kansas
couple
was
years.
doing good, he'd make time.
That's
Not necessarily. They were
They
were good like the last. They were way
allegation.
better the last couple of years than they were this year, and I still only found time to watch them like a couple of times a year.
I have an awesome Kansas fact for you.
You're the equivalent of me being a Dodgers fan as much
He's
as
like
you're a
Spike
Kansas
Lee.
fan. Like you just bounced in and out.
Yes, that's so comparable. Fabian's a Dodgers fan.
I'm about to walk off this episode.
Fabian, so
I'm taking my mics and I'm going home.
I'm not podcasting with you guys anymore.
Evan has a Frank Mason jersey, so he thinks he's fucking.
I have Thomas Robinson.
I love that
Thomas
jersey.
Robinson.
I love that jersey.
I have Andrew Wiggins, Joel Embiid, Josh Jackson, and
Jersey
Ochai Abaji.
God.
He bought
Jersey
all those because
God.
I said so.
Not one.
No.
Do you want to hear my awesome
I
Kansas
actually
fact?
have been meaning to get a Frank Mason jersey,
Yeah.
but I think DHgate hasn't really been having any.
Do you want to hear my awesome Kansas fact?
What?
Kansas is the only team in NCAA basketball history to start this season as the number one overall team
I have a
and
Kansas
lose in the
fact.
first round. And they did it again this year. There's been two teams
Yes.
to do it, and they're both Kansas.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have
hear
a
it.
Kansas fact. You guys know that that's the tornado capital of the United States.
Yeah.
That's why
Wow.
Dorothy
That's
isn't in
awesome.
Kansas anymore. Actually, I thought
That's where our cousins live.
Did Luke Combs write a song about Kansas or Oklahoma?
By the way, I don't know if that fact was accurate. Just a guess.
I think it's okay.
It's probably top. It's at least top 5. I mean, it's right there.
It's in the alley.
But
yeah.
but no, going back to what I was
Where the
saying.
fuck is Kansas?
Alley.
8 hours south.
right
Alley.
north of California.
North of California.
See, he's not even a
Obviously
Kansas
messing with this guy. Oh,
That wasn't a joke. That wasn't a joke.
He was being serious.
He meant that.
serious.
He meant that.
As if I didn't just go to Kansas twice last year.
Yep.
And you don't know where you went.
And then you thought you went to
Yeah, but think about it. You just
You
type
went south
something
of it.
into the GPS and just follow the blue line.
The
I'm
only thing,
almost in
the
California.
only thing dumber than me saying that and being serious is them thinking that I was being serious when saying that.
This has been a fun podcast, sir.
Gracious.
I've been enjoying this.
I don't even know what they're actually laughing
Hey,
at.
what's on your
I don't know what
mind?
made them laugh that hard.
Babe, what's on your mind, man?
Yeah, I forgot. But we
No,
do
I had a whole point I was trying to make.
We're done with it. We're done with
All right, no, give us the point, Frank.
I was gonna say
Frank Mason.
I wasn't even that upset when they lost because I knew that it was a very legit possibility. I mean, I was upset that they lost in the fashion they did with Hunter Dickinson.
Everyone was
But
picking
no,
Kansas.
let me finish. It sucked even more when the next round you saw how bad St. John's played, and then realized, okay, if Kansas could have played them if they were gonna play like that regardless, then Kansas easily could be in the Sweet 16 right now. That's what sucks. Anyway, Babe, what's on your mind? I guess
I saw this shit. I don't know if it's real. Mike Trout.
you're not real.
I'm not.
it. Let's pretend it's real.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Mike Trout has had he's had 24 3 swinging strikeouts out of his 6,124 at bats.
He said 24 strikeouts where he whiffed. You're saying
like where he was
where he
swinging
swung and
with
missed.
like 3 swing. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Three
then
swings and misses.
So he went down 0-3,
Oh.
and it was 3 swings and misses.
And that was only
Okay.
24 out of the 6,124 at bats or some shit. I can actually.
no, that I mean I would believe that. Like,
Yeah. Or
In my head, I don't think that's that
6,174
hard.
plate appearances.
well,
So here, read it. So
I need a comparison.
it's
I
pretty
believe.
much just
I know
saying,
what you
like,
mean.
like it's
Yeah.
very rare that you're gonna fool him that badly.
I know what you mean. I just need to see like a comparison to know if it's good or not.
If it's like actually,
You know
Yeah.
what?
I'm gonna assume it's good.
I think
Fact.
that
'Cause it's Mike Trout and
No,
it's
that sounds sick, and that's a fact. Officially declaring that at What's on Your Mind.
That's a fact.
Fact.
That gets 5 big booms.
Boom, 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 boom.
Don't copyright this.
I'll copyright you fat little fucking oregano.
He's gonna come kicking down the door right now.
You fucking copyrighted the word boom. You fucking bastard.
Actually, I have a fun fact too that I learned this
Fucking
past week. Did you guys know that the term "Sweet 16" is copyrighted
By
But
the
it's-
TV show.
No, but it's not copyrighted by the NCAA. It's copyrighted or it's trademarked and owned by the
TV.
shut up by the Kentucky
16
like
and
high school
pregnant.
sports association.
Kentucky High
but
School
they license it out to the NCAA. Isn't that crazy? That
Did
Like-
you guys know that this whole big Sweet 16 thing everyone's getting excited about isn't a 16-year-old birthday party?
I thought it
What?
was.
It's not.
Do you ever watch
so I'm not invited?
MTV's My Sweet Six?
I did.
Whatever it
watch
goes.
a few
I
episodes
thought
of
that was
I
March
thought-
Madness.
I thought you're dumb.
I thought I watched 16.
Actually, it's a new era.
I watched
You're-
16 and pregnant.
Being pregnant was good.
Is that it for what's on your mind?
Yeah, I think that's all I fucking got.
Okay. I'll go next because I got like one or two things. I've been talking a lot of crap about the Bulls ever since we started this podcast,
Tazbu's
and I
always
and I still will because I still don't like our front office. I don't trust them to make the right decisions going forward. But
Red Sox win.
I don't
Congrats,
matter.
whatever.
Sorry, breaking. Sorry.
My words don't matter.
Sorry, Red Sox won.
Bronny scored 39.
All right, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Brownie!
I just got excited. I'm
Brownie
sorry.
James!
I know that the Cubs have no idea what that feels like, but I'm sorry. I had to interject.
All right, let Evan continue.
All right.
You,
I'm thinking of beating this episode.
what was on
Anyway,
your mind? Did you do your thing?
Get to him later.
Evan just skipped over me.
That's crazy, bro.
you didn't say you had anything on your mind. Like when I asked
Everybody
her,
goes. That's the point.
we don't always
of the
go in
fuck-
order. We just
That's just what I figured. But
popcorn sometimes.
but no, fuck Evan. dude.
Who's over it?
Sorry, Evan.
This is a good episode.
I had Bud Lights before I came.
And drove?
No, I didn't drive. I Ubered.
Oh, okay.
Smart.
Yeah, I Ubered as
Shout
well.
out to our sponsor, Uber.
And I'll be Ubering home.
He's waiting.
Waiting for me.
You must be laying down in the back seat or something.
He actually has to be on the pod. Maybe.
I said no Indians.
Entrepreneurs not allowed.
It's a strict rule over here.
So I guess the local gas station sponsorship is the no go,
Uber
huh?
again.
I guess I got that done.
What is on your mind?
I love you, Dairy Queen.
I love Dairy Queen so much, dude.
No disrespect.
They go
to
so.
my men in blue.
All right.
All right, Evan, what's on your mind?
Yeah, still fuck Seth.
The Bulls
fuck
are
me.
playing good.
I gotta pee.
All right, you go. No, actually, we're gonna work. This will help.
This will help.
Yeah, this is gonna make us
Yes,
productive now.
yeah.
But no, I want apologies from, or not necessarily to me, but I want apologies from everyone who at the time said that trading Alex Caruso for Josh Giddey straight up was the Bulls getting fleeced. People tried saying, "Oh, are you kidding me? Bulls couldn't get more for Alex Caruso." Who? I'm sorry. Yes, I love Alex Caruso. I loved him as a Bull. I literally have his jersey, and
I thought it felt like an even-handed.
no, exactly. But no,
White guard for white guard.
People
Exactly.
really
It's a
great
overvalue.
trade.
Like
They got younger.
when it comes to trade value, people
They got more
really-
hair.
More
Bulls
hair.
got more hair.
No, seriously.
Hair.
Yeah.
But no, people really overvalue how much Caruso is actually worth in a trade, just himself
Alex
alone.
Caruso.
Yeah.
And to get a 20, I think at the time he was 22, but he's 23 now. But to get a 23-year-old point guard who isn't selfish with the ball, doesn't like.
about Matas?
Dude,
No,
No,
don't
I
Josh
gotta
be
Giddey.
honest.
You know, Josh Giddey does have one defect.
The allegation.
No, that's no, thank you. Yes. Let me
After
get
the
to that.
allegations,
That's
I did
the
start to write him off.
that's
a little
the-
bit.
no,
You
that's
guys
so-
didn't let me finish my joke. I was gonna say he can
Come
never.
on, this guy
he can
Giddey's
never score
kidding.
more than
He can't hoop.
17. Did you see his triple double where not a single stat reached over 17?
He almost had a
Oh
quad.
my
He almost had a
God.
quad double the other night. But anyway, no, I was gonna say the only reason that people were flipping out about it was because of those allegations, which were completely proven untrue because he was in an 18 and older club or whatever. Which it's crazy that those are a thing.
You only
What are they
looked into
serving in
that
there? Soda?
because you're a Bulls fan.
They're the
Everyone
thing,
else
like,
was just
in college towns everywhere.
Yeah, he did it.
They got the mocktails.
well,
too, though.
18 and older clubs are thinking college towns.
When I first saw it, I was like, ooh. But then
Milwaukee is.
No, even before the trade, I already had like heard and read that he was fine and that he cut it off once he realized what his actual age was.
I'm sure he's
But he did
fine.
do it.
I'm saying I didn't know about it
I mean,
because
he
I'm
did
not a Bulls or Thunder
Question is,
fan, so
would
I was
you?
like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. But no, so Josh Giddey, really glad that he's a Bull. They need to extend him.
Excuse me.
Yeah, contrary to what Justin says, I think Matas is going to be really good. It still sucks we couldn't tank for Cooper Flag unless they pull some D-Rose stuff. Oh, that's another thing. Apparently LeBron.
See that LeBron
Yes,
said they
I was going to
rigged
say.
it?
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
what? What?
LeBron said, well, he didn't say for sure, but he basically speculated, and like he wasn't beating around the bush, but he speculated, but didn't say. He said that the NBA basically rigs the drafts. He's like, oh yeah, you know, Cavs getting the number one overall pick from me. Derrick Rose going to the Bulls. Wemby going to
I
the
bet the
Spurs.
Heat get it.
Patrick Ewing.
I bet the Heat get the number one pick this year. Crazy guess.
Are they?
They're like right there on the fringe of.
They're a playing team right now. The
yeah,
Heat.
the
It'll
Heat.
be the Wizards.
I bet the Heat get the number one pick. I have a crazy
It'll be
bet.
the,
Dude, that's because I was
Pelicans.
thinking about it. I was looking at like all these teams where it's like, how the fuck does the luck
Well,
keep
you can
falling
only
towards
get,
these
you
teams'
can only get
favor?
the number one pick if you're bottom 15.
Yeah, and they're currently, I'm pretty sure, like they're like fringe bottom 15.
How many teams like to play? 20?
Yeah,
You can get the lottery pick
and be a playing team.
Yeah. Last year the Hawks.
Yeah, you could be a 6.
Last year the Hawks made the first round of play-in, but lost their
Not a 6
game,
seed.
and then they got the number one pick.
Yeah.
So that's another thing the Bulls fans were upset about. They're like, oh, if the Bulls would have lost their playing game, they would have gotten the one pick.
Yeah.
Caterpillar effect.
Heat are
or
gonna get
butterfly
it.
effect.
The Heat are gonna get it. I know it.
The Wizards deserve that shit, bro.
They do, but they
But
don't.
does Cooper Flag deserve to go to Washington?
Although, no,
That
hold on. Shut
sucks.
the fuck up. I got something to say.
All right, that's it for what's on my mind.
I
Yeah,
love
go
Johnny
ahead.
Davis. That's not what's on my mind. Ethan's up.
Johnny Davis.
Seth's up. Seth's
Great
up. What's on your
I'm
mind,
sorry,
Seth?
I'm sorry.
Evan skipped over your fucking beautiful opinions.
Yeah, Evan clearly doesn't care what's on my mind.
Asshole.
But
Speaking of assholes, I had diarrhea 2 nights ago.
What kind?
Hot snakes?
It was.
What level was it? Regular or Mookie Betts?
I was laying down watching a little TV and I farted, but that wasn't the only thing that
So
came
you
out.
so you thought.
So I thought, and before I knew it, I was in the shower.
Just like we said, we predicted
so you
it.
gave up
We
a lot
conjured
sooner
it.
than I did.
No, dude, I fucking once I had like it was all over my cheeks. I was like, dude,
Whoa.
I'm over this.
I was never at that point.
It was
Who's not eating dinner?
All over your cheeks.
Are we a poop
Well, I went
podcast?
to- well, I went to sit down.
Are we a poop podcast?
Guess who's not eating dinner
There to
tonight?
talk about sports.
This shit.
We had a
podcast.
20-minute talk about shit like 2 podcasts ago.
Last podcast.
Was that last podcast? That was like a while ago, so hard to remember.
But yeah, I
Poop.
most definitely hopped in the shower immediately after I pooped again, and then hopped out of the shower, shat, and then just it was almost like I don't even know what was going on that day. All I had was fucking water and chicken, and that was that. So yeah,
There's no way that's all you had.
I shat my pants.
I mean, no, I believe
Shorts.
it. Where'd you get the chicken from? Or was it just like,
I got
or did you cook it yourself?
yeah, I cooked it, but it wasn't like I damn near overcooked it just to make sure, and then fucking
All you had was water and chicken.
and vodka.
The last.
Yeah, there you go. There
Yeah.
you go.
All right, Seth, what's on your mind, man?
All right, yeah.
Well,
Speaking of wells,
I just got to. Yeah, you got something on Wells now?
I got a well outside, actually.
I very well.
Just got to sit here and watch my poor Brewers lose with Justin here, the fake Yankees fan.
I'm the fucking realest fan out of anyone in this fucking room.
That's
No,
cap.
Name the first baseman of the 2013 season.
Ooh.
Oh my god, Evan cherry picked a exact position and player he knows.
No, I honestly just made it up on the spot.
I don't know.
I don't.
When did Teixeira leave?
It's most
he
definitely
was going by
Yasiel.
Yeah, was he?
How old was I? 11?
He was there in 11.
Because I don't know. I was 11 years old.
Dude, I don't even know.
I was more worried about my
right.
dad. Not
The Red Sox won the World Series that year.
Keep going, Seth. I'm gonna look it up.
My dad went to Canada that year.
Also,
I have more important things going on. Guys.
watching some golf right now. So that is on my mind. I'm
Hey,
really
hey,
looking forward to
if
getting
he- if
out
he
for the
hits his
first
putt-
time.
If he hits his putt, I'm punching Fabius in the face.
Yeah.
Schmied.
If you live, that's up to you. He's going to hit it.
Yep.
Go for it.
God damn it.
It's a 21-foot putt.
21 footer.
God damn it.
Ooh,
yeah.
I wouldn't have even gotten this one.
I
Justin.
quit.
Do you want me to tell you who the first baseman was?
No.
I know who it
Hideki
is.
Matsui.
Is he white?
No,
Is he white? Then I know him.
he was white. You don't know him.
No, I don't. But his last name starts with a C.
No.
Is it in the alphabet?
Shut the fuck up. Evan, say who it is.
Chinese up, and I'm just kidding. Lyle Overbay.
Wow.
Ah.
Yeah. Who was the 2013 first baseman on the Cubs?
He was worth it, or I don't know if worth is the right word. He was exactly 0 wins above replacement. 0.0.
That's incredible.
That's hard to do.
Really hard to do. So he was replacement.
Well, fuck. We can't find anybody. He's right there.
You can or can't replace him.
Are you done, Seth? Or you have more?
No, he was still
Keep cooking,
talking.
Seth.
But yeah, can't wait to get out for the first round of golf. Also,
Yeah,
It's going to be a time.
I know I did want to give a shout out to
me too.
Brandon Jennings.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen. He's been beefing with some other ex NBA players.
I saw him talk
Not
about
really
the
beefing
respect
per se, but just trying to let them know that he's better than them. And I'm
Yeah,
back in B-Gen.
Who's he been beefing with?
No, we talked about it in like a group chat.
But no,
recently, but I
not.
can't remember who
We
it
didn't
was.
talk about who.
So I know, like, he called out Ty Lawson, Lou Williams,
I'd take both of them.
Drew Holiday.
That's the one. I
I'd
saw.
take Drew. Oh yeah, we talked about Drew.
Which
Drew way
okay,
better.
I would take Drew, but I'm still standing for
No,
No.
the other
Yeah,
the
because
other
I
two.
pulled
I'll
up,
take
I pulled
Brandon
up their
Jennings.
stats side by side, and Drew shits on him at like prime year with Drew's like fourth best.
Yeah, some of the names
Not
he
even
said, I was
without like even without defense.
It was the impact that he made.
on a shitty
it was
city.
0.
Yeah, he made the Bucks change their colors from fucking red and
the
green
guy
to
that Brandon
fucking-
Jennings is a bucket though.
No, he was.
Guaranteed.
He was.
But as far as like impact on like the culture and
But-
the legacy of the Bucks.
Yeah, he was a fucking
I mean,
bucket in the
okay, I-
Chinese
Bucks in
basketball
six-
league.
Yes, but that was
But
like,
no, that's not
but
what
that
we're
was
talking
after
about.
his
He's
like
just talking about
peak
beating
playing
them
days.
in a one-on-one.
That's all he was talking about.
Yes,
Drew.
He's saying he's a
Drew.
better
Drew.
one-on, and I also think Drew
Drew.
would cook him.
Yeah,
But
I think Drew would clamp him and cook him.
just for pod's sake, B-Gen all the way.
I mean, if it's prison rules, I'll clamp him and cook him too. But that's prison rules.
What do you know about prison?
My father, after he took me fishing that one time.
So when I was a young kid, Fabius actually convinced me of this. Fabius probably doesn't remember this. It was in the Elkhorn house. Fabius convinced me that in prison, you don't get forks. You only get butter knives and spoons because he was eating his chicken nuggets with a butter knife. Do you remember this?
I don't remember that, but I do think that is true because
That's not true.
no, like they
But
can't
no,
give
he
you.
was
a fork.
eating it.
You know, you get
eating
it-
oh, you get-
He was
you
eating
get
it with the
sporks,
plastic.
yeah.
Yeah,
He was
sports.
eating with the plastic butter knife. That like, and I was like, you know what, maybe. And I was thinking, I was like, maybe he's right.
I don't remember that shit at all, dude.
I'll never, because I literally was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? You were like, you were like an older guy. You were like, this is what they do in prison. Oh shit!
I guess they do.
I'm sure he probably like rattled it off really quickly. So
He
it's
did
like
immediately, literally.
like it was common knowledge.
And we lived in Elkhorn, so I was like at the oldest, like 13. So I was like, all right, like shit, dude.
I understand.
According
That's something I gotta start knowing about the
Yeah,
world.
I know this now.
according to a website called Plastoconic,
Okay.
I believe it.
it says that their
not right.
their plastic forks are specifically engineered for safety. So I don't know what that
That
means.
doesn't
Probably-
well,
it probably
That's what it,
still got
that's what it
fucking
says.
shanks and
Well,
shivs
no,
and
it
shit,
did say some use forks, but it said the
They're not
forks they
safe
have. It
enough
showed a
to not
picture of
be
it.
turned into a
Like
shit.
so, it probably means
insane.
like non.
Shit, I see.
Probably
Like, you can't
it's
make it-
bendy as shit.
You can't make it into a shank.
It's probably bendy as
You have
shit.
connection.
If you try to make it into a
Dude.
shank, it'll self destruct.
Fuck.
Have you thought of anything? What's on your mind now?
Well, one, Wilyer Abreu hit 2 fucking tanks today. Red Sox win the first game. We're on our way to 162-0. I saw there was an interesting amount of MLB.com writers that picked the Red Sox to win the AL East. And actually, MLB.com itself picked the Red Sox to go to the World Series. That part blew my mind. So, I'm all in on the Red Sox this year. I'm just going to sell myself in. It looks like it might be a down year for the AL East, so I'm selling myself all the way in. But Fabius gave me a good idea thinking about amazing stats, and this is my favorite baseball stat of all time. The GOAT, the best fucking baseball player of all time, Barry Bonds. I don't care about the steroids; he was the best. You still have to hit the goddamn ball.
yes.
Barry Bonds
Love
reached
that take.
base safely 376 times in 2004. He only had 373 registered at-bats. He reached base safely more times than he had registered at-bats. Fabius, I know you're confused. That's because when you get walked, doesn't
you
count
just
as an
now
at-bat.
learning this?
Doesn't count as an at-bat. That's insane.
Is everyone just now learning this?
Fabius also.
Please tell me everyone knew.
Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds also has more walks, more intentional walks than 2 franchises.
That's
Honestly, the
I
only
love Barry Bonds.
I love Barry Bonds
The only
so much.
stat you need to like
I'm gonna name my 10th son
dispute
Barry Bonds.
whether
Your
like
10th
to dispute Barry Bonds,
10th son,
being the greatest or not.
13th
Just say, have there been any other players that have been intentionally walked with the bases loaded? No,
That's
Okay.
insane.
I rest
He's
my
so
case.
good. All right,
Your Honor,
Justin,
no further questions.
it's your turn, buddy.
What's on my mind?
Well, you intentionally
Hey,
walked
our
because
team's
you
won
fucking
today.
juiced the
Hey,
fuck up.
hey, 1-0, 1-0 over here. Red Sox, Yankees. All right. Only thing I'm going to unite with a Yankees guy on right now. 0-1 right there. 0-2 right here.
1.
Left. This side's looking good. You're right. My left, looking good right now. Fabe, I don't know how the Dodgers are doing or if they even
Uh-oh.
played yet. Oh wait, no, they're 2-0.
I don't have much on my mind. I didn't write anything down, so it's just vibes today.
Just Vibbies, the Bays,
Probably could talk about Wisconsin, but then by the end of it, I'd want to kill myself.
as you should.
What's on my mind? What's on my mind? What's on my mind?
Where do you think
Yeah,
John Tanjay gets drafted?
57
Lot-
overall.
50
I'm
seconds.
about to say lottery.
I'm serious.
Locked in on lottery.
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
What year is he?
You don't think he gets
He's
drafted?
going to get drafted.
No, he gets drafted
No, what
sooner
years?
than that.
Okay. I thought you said
Oh,
he doesn't
like,
get drafted. Okay.
No.
I don't
But
know.
he doesn't
actually,
play
but
defense.
I think he's just too
ventured in-
short.
Doesn't play that's the thing. If you're that short, you have to be good at defense.
Yeah.
How tall is he?
That's true.
6'3" on a generous day.
How
He's got wingspan,
old is he?
though.
22, 23. He'll be 20,
Yeah, that
23 by the draft.
if you're older than 20 years old, you're getting drafted second round automatically. Just
He
because
won't be a first round pick.
He's listed as 6'5".
NBA teams
6'5".
That's what the NBA
Maybe with shoes
draft
on?
thing has him listed as 6'5".
maybe with
Has he
shoes
done
on.
the
That's
combine
not
yet?
true.
Dude, I say he goes end of first.
He's not a first round pick.
End of first.
No.
Unless he
What
has
is the NBA
an
combine?
insane,
End of first.
because the NBA combine has actually meant more lately, because especially with foreign players.
Yeah.
If he has a good combine, that'll actually change a lot.
Justin, why'd you say 52?
Because that's what he is in the big boy.
I just read that he just moved into 52 after the tournament or after they got eliminated.
NBA teams, as soon as a college player is older than 20 years old, they all of a sudden turn into Leonardo DiCaprio and are like, oh, nope, sorry, don't want you
Like
anymore.
they'd rather take fucking Mataz Buzelis than a fucking guy
Like,
who put
he's
up,
been good.
who
Like the-
averaged 20 and 5 in the best college basketball conference,
Not this year though.
second best.
Yeah.
All time.
Or there's a reason
Big
why
East is good.
like guys like Mo Bamba went 5th overall.
That was crazy. That was fucking crazy.
That's
I mean, he does have a song named after him. He deserved it.
no, I think he came before. Oh, yeah, that's one. Yeah, never mind. I got mixed up what you said.
He that song was before he blew up for sure.
He
when
was
he
drafted
blew
in
up.
it.
No, his buddy. Guys, that song is way older than when it blew
Let's
up.
Google
his
it.
buddy, they were buddies in high school. That's how it started. He made the song when Mo Bamba was like a senior going, like in the time going into college.
Yeah,
year.
I think Evan was talking about when like it became
like mainstream.
When did it
and,
become mainstream? Like around the same
When- I
would
time.
say
Boban was only like 24.
2018.
It came out while he
2019.
it came out when he was a
before
freshman.
We could go out to the bar.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Came out as a freshman in college.
Yeah, he was his buddy in high school.
Yeah, no, I knew that because he was. I remember him being in college and going out to the bars in college, and that shit was popular. So
Honestly,
But he
I
wasn't
didn't
even
even know
that. He
those
was
two
not a
were
big
related
name in
at all.
yeah,
Like the song
a
and
huge name in college.
no, but he was.
He was.
He was-
He was one of the top Texas.
Yeah, I would.
Well, okay,
he was
that's what I
he was
thought.
one of the top-ish recruits.
I just know
But
I
they were
heard
on
of
a
him.
good team
I
and
know
like-
I heard of him, and I didn't
No,
watch
I
college
agree. That's
basketball.
that's why I think it was
picked. Was he top 10?
he was number 5 to the
five.
Magic.
terrible.
No, that's the Magic.
And I got hosed. I don't know basketball. I'm sorry.
Same.
NBA's trash. I mean, what else can we say?
But no, like
I know
that,
Wisconsin,
that's
that's
just
fine,
been a
right?
lot of teams' issues for like the past like pretty much almost the entirety of the one and done era is they would rather draft somebody who has a certain, like a KD build who they think that they can turn into a
I know,
shooter and
it's
more
getting
skilled and
annoying.
everything. Yeah, exactly. Which is why like
But like the
what draft was it where Malcolm Brogdon came out? He was a second round
13th
pick,
pick.
and
No,
then
I don't know.
he was a second round pick and then ended up winning Rookie of the Year because
That was
that
a bad
entire
draft.
draft was trash.
That was a
I think
bad
there might have been a
draft.
couple of injuries, but Malcolm Brogdon ended up winning Rookie of the Year
I won't-
because he was a polished
I
player
won't
who was
say that
actually
he-
ready
I
to
won't
play in
say
the
he-
NBA.
26.
I will not say
Something like
Brogdon
that.
deserved to be drafted higher because maybe again I'm wrong on the height, but Brogdon was like at the most 6'5", 6'6".
Lockdown defender.
Lockdown defender who at the time could do nothing else except play defense.
I mean, he was
He was
viewed like
conference,
a-
he was conference player of the year.
Yeah,
he was the number one player on Virginia.
That's what I'm saying. Like no, he was solid. Well, averaging points in college doesn't mean much.
That was Ben
I
Simmons.
mean-
That was Ben Simmons. Brandon
BJ
Ingram
Store
here.
averaged 20 last year, and we'll see how that far that goes.
I'm not saying it's
Okay.
everything, but I mean like if like
Coming into the draft, he was viewed as a lockdown defender who could lead an offense. That's all it was.
I mean
I
he
completely
he
get
only
why
averaged
he
10
wasn't-
points a game as Rookie of the Year.
That was the year Dragon Bender went number 4.
No,
God,
that's
I forgot
that's
about that
another example. I mean, then again, he's actually kind of lasted in the league, so I guess good for him.
DeMontis Sabonis was in that draft. Jalen Brown, Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram was.
Brogdon won Rookie of the Year that year because Joel Embiid only played 31 games. That about
That's
sum,
what
That's
we're
something.
that about sums up
story of
Joel
Joel
Embiid.
Embiid's career.
You know what? I'll tell you right now, I'd take Malcolm Brogdon on my team over Joel Embiid any day of the
Hey,
week.
Yeah,
you wanna
Prime
know-
Joel Embiid.
you wanna
I don't
know
give
who
a
else?
fuck.
triple the games out of him. every
You want to know
season.
who else Malcolm Brogdon won it over? Jalen Brown. I'm kidding.
That's fine. It was a bad Celtics team.
He only averaged
All right.
he only averaged 6 points. Yeah, so I think he was probably further down the rotation.
Imagine being in the
I'm not even saying
NBA
that to talk
only
smack.
averaging
Oh, he was a six man.
I could never be that bad.
What'd you say?
Being in the NBA, only averaging 6,
No, if I was in the NBA, I would average
45
at
million.
least 20.
I mean, my 2K player averaged 73, so I don't know why I
Yeah, I
couldn't.
mean, it's
It's as easy as call for a pick and roll, and then shoot at the elbow. That's easy.
yeah.
Dude, one of my first
Evan, I
my
don't think
players.
this
You want to
comes
hear how
out.
dick rider this is?
What are you trying to do?
I
Jeff?
named my player Seth Jennings.
You,
First my player.
Mrs. Seth Jennings.
Was he white or black?
He was white.
All right, there you go. Good job.
Fuck MLB.
You wanna go
MLB.
MLB? Okay.
I don't
Okay. The Yankees are looking damn good.
What now?
It's been one game.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
It's only been one fucking game. You
Name
They
five
look
M-
dang good.
Name five MLB players.
What's the Dodgers record?
Yes, he'll please.
2-0.
First one every.
Oh shit, he
Devin Williams.
You just saw him. He just saw him on TV. He just saw him on
Dodgers
TV.
have won
That's
twice as
Shohei.
many games as the Yankees do.
do not make me burst.
No, I hate
More
the
ways
Dodgers
than
more
one.
than the Yankees. So. I'm not getting on that.
All right. No, the Yankees look good though. Carlos Rodon had a good day. Volpe and Wells had homers, both only home runs in 1 out of 30 parks. But I don't give a fuck. The other team can use the short porch if they want to, and they just choose not to. Not my problem.
Hey, Devin Williams scaring you a little bit?
Devin Williams reminds me of Clay Holmes, but he has this fucking pitch they call the airbender. After further review, it's a changeup with a little more drop.
Yeah. It's just a nasty.
People really hyped it up a lot. I can name 5 minor leaguers. I can't name them. There's at least 10 minor leaguers with a better changeup. So that made me a little bit mad that it wasn't actually that good and they were just fucking rocking it.
I don't know. Ball.
No, that's the thing. I feel like every time, like, you hear a guy in an offseason saying, like, oh, he's developing like this, like dual, like 2 pitches combined into one or whatever, like the sweeper. They keep I've said this a bunch of
The
times.
sweeper isn't a real pitch.
That's what I'm
It's-
saying.
It's a curveball that people who throw more sidearm.
Yeah.
get
Okay.
more athletic
Okay.
movement
I don't know.
that
I don't
way.
know what happened because you know we used to call it the slurve, and then we called it the sweeping curve, and now we're calling it the
slurve-
sweeper.
well, this is what
Stop
it is.
changing it.
The slurve was like more of a slider.
I might
Sweeper
slurp
is
in that
more of a-
corner.
It was a slider with drop. That was
That's
all it
what I'm
was.
saying. Like it's the same pitch.
Just keep
with a
changing.
little more
Just
drop.
keep changing it for no reason.
And I'm sorry, but like,
I'm out.
I don't know. Maybe this isn't the right thinking, but
Kind of marginal.
if it's a pitch where all of a sudden everybody can develop it within like less than a year,
Bullshit. Are you serious right now?
He just wants
point.
me. He just wants to be a part of the conversation.
You look so serious though at first. I'm like, look, if you actually like read up on this,
Dude, Evan looked back at me. He was like, "Oh fuck!" What did I say?
Like, wait, what did I do?
Oh fuck!
Fabius actually knows this.
You on it, bro?
why are you booing me? I'm right. I believe that if you have a pitch that apparently everybody can just suddenly develop within one offseason and be able to throw it
Yeah.
efficiently or whatever, then it's not that effective or it's not that, groundbreaking.
I think it's
that
just
make
the same
sense?
pitch that's already been thrown for a while now.
Exactly, yeah.
Want to give a quick shout out to Jake Benzine watching my first Red Wings game of the season here.
Oh,
Jake,
Linus
Linus
Ullmark. Oh, that's not a jinx. I didn't finish saying Ullmark. I need him to come.
I
through
love
for
Linus.
fantasy.
Can't believe the Bruins traded him. Here's what I'm thinking about the MLB right now.
He was sucking.
What I'm thinking about the MLB right now is that, yeah, like I said before, I'm all in on the Sox, but I really don't see why we got all this hype on Twitter, and I'm kind of starting to hate it. Justin's got a golf club, a little scared. Don't really see all the hype with the Red Sox on Twitter. Obviously, I'm optimistic. I want them to be great, but we're a young team, and we're a fat team, and we're a hurt team. We have no bullpen. We're just kind of figuring it out. I don't really see the hype around it. You know what?
Shut up. You saw it earlier.
You know what team that I am so excited to watch this year
White Sox.
is? The White Sox.
Are you serious?
And I tell you why. I have a
Are you
thing.
serious?
I have
Let's
a thing
go.
right now. And I thought about it. The other day. All right, think about it. Think about how historically bad that White Sox season was last year. What
historic.
if
Yeah.
every game you just bet $10 on the White Sox to lose? Every game. All 162. Bet $10. They won what, 30 fucking games?
With my betting luck, yeah, that'll turn them into a winning team really fast.
So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bet $10 on the White Sox every game this year.
He's not going to do that.
Not $10. I'm gonna use Fliff. Fliff has Fliff coins, and I'm gonna use those Fliff coins.
It's not fucking real.
That is not real, dude.
I know all
You were
my
just
fucking,
getting
data
mined.
all of my
I
friends
did.
use it. Literally all my friends.
They're just
use
getting
it.
No,
data
I
mined.
did.
Fucking
I took out. I took out.
so legit, bro. I
took
swear to
out
God.
$60 bucks from Flip
bro,
once.
One time I won
So-
$100 and it gave me like $5, bro. It's
I took out
real-
$60
it's
from Flip
fucking
once.
real, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
So in your experience,
Last March Madness. It's real.
He's lying.
so it's. Do you just usually get a coin and then just?
No, so
Gamble it.
like how it works is like you can put in real money. The coins are basically just like to enter for like raffles and shit. And then so they're
Otherwise you just use it like prize.
yeah their kind of like workaround is basically just like
What the fuck is this?
it's
an
not
advertisement for Flip?
it's not yeah basically it's not money you're withdrawing and whatever it's prize money. I don't know how it works, but I did take out money from it, so
What the?
I'll take it.
Lying.
I'm not lying.
Damn,
I did it last year.
I feel like to be the liar.
Can I get a beer?
Feels
Out
good
of
to be
all
a
the people in the
truther.
group, what's it feel
Hey,
like to be the biggest liar?
It feels good to be a truther. Just use Flip. You never used it. You're just
I have.
hating from the outside.
I've used it.
You lost, so you couldn't take money
I
out.
won a Wisconsin.
How much money do you need to? How much money do you have in your account minimum to take out?
I don't know because I had money to
Exactly.
take out.
But I got there because I won.
I'm sure thing, buddy. Oh,
Minimum
yeah.
$50, by the way.
Oh, minimum $50. That's crazy.
Minimum $50 to withdraw.
Fabius, I want to
Play
talk
at.
to you for real and not bully you. Top 3 college running backs ever.
Melvin
In
Gordon.
order.
Marshawn Lattimore.
No, not in order. It'll make it a little easier on you.
Wait,
Corner.
No, what was the name of the dude who messed up his knee? Lattimore.
Adrian Peterson, Reggie Bush, and
That's-
Ricky Williams.
Okay.
From Oregon.
I mean, that's just probably in the last 20
Sounds
years.
right.
I can't like really speak on.
Oh.
too much.
Herschel Walker.
Yeah,
remember
Herschel
his
Walker,
name.
Bo
His
Jack.
name.
You can fucking say all those guys,
I
but it's
know.
like, where do you? I mean,
But he cut off the list.
I don't fucking know, dude. I think Reggie Bush was 5 years ahead of his time when he got to the league.
Reggie Bush top 3. I'll agree with you for sure.
I don't know. Fucking AP was unstoppable, bro.
AP was the one I was
could
saying
say Eddie
maybe,
George,
but
too.
AP was a better NFL running
was
back than
saying
was
that's what I was saying.
college.
AP
That's
was
kind
a
of what I
maybe.
thought about.
I feel like
just his
AP was a
transition
maybe.
to the
I
league.
wasn't. I obviously. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I wasn't watching obviously college football back then, but I feel like every time I see it come up on my feed, I feel like people reference Adrian Peterson a lot for like good college running
When
backs.
he was a
good.
Sooner, I mean,
I just think they were
fuck me.
better.
Damn good. Don't get me
I don't
wrong.
know.
Fucking take Ricky Williams over Adrian Peterson.
But there were a couple times
Ricky
college
was
running backs
pretty-
looked like they were just playing little kids.
Uh,
Reggie Bush was one of them.
Is,
He was playing high school.
is
kids.
Saquon in the conversation at all?
no,
No, not even close.
he also didn't do
think
it for long enough.
He
I
would.
would say
That's
not
true,
even
that's true.
close.
As far as like all time though, like
All right.
all time college.
All right, Barry Sanders
talking
is number
Barry
one.
Sanders.
I think
Peak of career.
Barry Sanders is number one, and I don't think it's
Peak
close.
career in college.
I'm thinking
peak?
career personally.
I don't.
In college, a lot of people talk career because
Yeah, that's what I think.
it
of.
matters in college having a better career. It makes
Yeah.
you way more of a legend.
Yeah, and usually one-hit wonders in college don't work out in the NFL as well, so you kind of forget about them. But I think Barry Sanders is the undisputed number one. That's my
Okay.
personal opinion.
That's reasonable.
Fair.
That's very reasonable.
fair.
Like it's hard to disagree because they're all so fucking.
And you know what? You know who I want to throw up
Jonathan
there?
Taylor?
You know who I want to throw up there?
Because here's what I say about Jonathan Taylor. If Jonathan Taylor stayed one more year, like almost all
Would've
running
broke
backs
every
do,
record.
He would have smashed every record.
Yeah. I really want to
Every
say.
record.
I always really wanted to say Melvin Gordon's up there.
I said Melvin Gordon.
He was more of a
just
1 year
because-
wonder. I'd
He's not
say.
top. It was
Obviously not a 1 year wonder,
Well,
but like
I think he just
Melvin
split too many
Gordon's
reps.
remembered for that fucking
He just-
year.
he ju-
where he just put up like the
record.
didn't he have like multiple 400-yard games that year? It was
Yeah,
like
I think he was like 390.
I was there when he broke the record
it
against
was like,
Nebraska.
what the
Nebraska.
I was there when he broke the record
Wait,
against
just
Nebraska.
rushing or combined?
I think
Rushing.
You?
I don't know. I remember I was
think he
there.
had two 400-yard rushing games that
It was
year.
awesome.
I
Was it
believe
against
it.
Penn State or
It
Nebraska?
was Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebraska. Yeah, I think
The,
we were
um,
at that game.
But with Melvin Gordon had a little bit of a, I don't want to say shitty situation. Wisconsin's O-line and their offense was awesome for running backs, but he split reps with James White and Monte Ball.
They split reps. with him.
And dude, that running back room of Wisconsin was fucking legendary college running back room. So even being the best running back in college football, he still split reps.
Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley was where'd he come out of?
It was him.
Georgia.
It was him and
no,
Nick Chubb, wasn't
no, he had Chubb tore his ACL in his
Justin's gonna like this
last
one.
year. Not Gurley though.
Let me hear it.
Ashton Ginty.
Yeah, playing against UNLV
Yeah,
in a
I
fucking
can't-
half
I
full-
can't-
in a quarter full Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah, I can't toss any player non-power five.
And I
in
think
there.
Gigi's gonna have a
that's
long NFL career for
Yeah.
a running back.
Absolutely.
No, you can't.
it's just
State
it's too
healthy.
hard because
Can't
the
do that.
competition's just not as good. That's it. Like it's too much of a discrepancy.
And guys like
Not saying he wouldn't do it in
And I
like
think
another
he should've
league.
been
It's just
Heisman.
saying you don't know.
I think he should have been Heisman.
and guy you see guys playing only for like
but there
you
were
only
guys
see
who
them in
did
their
what
peak
he
for like
did
2
against
years
Power
max.
5 competition.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like
And like, yeah, you can say all day, oh well, if he was with a Power 5 team, then he would too. But yeah,
Woody.
exactly. That's just.
And you know what?
That's just playing.
You know
There's
what?
a
Though?
chance,
You know what? Though
but-
now we get to see because these Power Five teams are
this- what I
plucking
will
lower
say,
players. You get to see.
Bijan Robinson was a better prospect than G&T.
I
Bijan,
just smelled your burp.
sorry.
No, it's like it's fine, but it's like
And
crazy how
fucking-
it fucking
and
travels
Bijan
straight to
was
my
like-
nose.
In college, Bijan did nothing compared to G&T. But still, as a prospect, Bijan was better.
Yeah.
So it's like, would G&T have done that at a fucking SEC
Like
school?
if Bijan if Bijan
probably
was in
not.
this draft, he'd be the undisputed number 1 pick.
Oh,
if you
it
ask
wouldn't
me.
even be fucking questioned.
Yeah.
People would if Ashton G&T was in that draft class, Jahmyr Gibbs would go ahead of G&T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
G&T would be running back 3.
Which is funny because like that's why a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs is the whole reason why a lot of Bears fans want them to draft G&T falls is because they're hoping that G&T can be the Bears' Jahmyr Gibbs. Mainly because Ben Johnson.
You don't have a Dave. Although I will say Jahmyr Gibbs does not need David Montgomery to succeed. Obviously,
No,
'cause
yeah,
without
we
him, fucking
saw
dominates.
that.
You know who we?
But I will say, you coming in as a rookie, you won't get a Jahmyr Gibbs if you have nobody comparable to a David Montgomery. Because David Montgomery brought the best out in Jahmyr Gibbs, and then he took it and ran.
Yeah.
As to where G&T would come to the Bears, and it would be like, all right, Here, Ashton GT,
Here's
handle our
400
entire
carries.
backfield load. Yeah.
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 DeAndre Swift carry the load a little bit.
You know what's crazy?
Less than 6 a game, if we're being honest.
It would be weird because, like, I mean, they're still paying DeAndre Swift like a decent amount of money.
But
I feel like you still need to try to make it work. But
I don't think he's bad. I think that team was bad.
no, I agree. Like,
I don't think DeAndre Swift is bad, but I don't think he's good either.
I think he's
say he's good.
No, he's
Just
good.
good.
He's not
Just
great.
good.
He's not
Yeah.
great.
Just good.
Just
Nothing
good.
I
better.
wouldn't even
Just
say
good.
just good.
I definitely think he's good.
Because do you call Jonathan Taylor great?
When he's healthy and playing a full season, yes,
I call
absolutely.
it
Yeah.
great for sure.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm trying to think of someone who you.
If DeAndre Swift and Jonathan Taylor are comparable, then sign me up.
That's good.
But
We
they're
don't need
not,
to draft a running back.
They're not. And as a Colts fan, I think Jonathan.
Stay at home, Ashton GT. We got
I think
Jonathan
it's
Taylor
just the injuries that make
2.0.
me think maybe he's not. But hey, also we're also for the college discussion. We're forgetting a very valuable person.
Don't say Ron, dude.
He killed not one season but 2 people. O.J. Simpson.
Oh, the Jews rest in
I mean,
paradise.
you can't forget O.J.
He's the first to rush for 2K in the league, so you just gotta kind of forget
You
about
gotta.
that shit, dude. It's like, come on, that's history.
We also forgot Archie Griffin, Marcus Allen, Bo
That's what I'm
Jackson,
saying.
Herschel
It's
Walker.
like,
There's
I thought,
so
like,
many.
the last
I already know
decade,
there's
that's why
gonna-
I said those 3.
I already know there's gonna be a bunch of old heads in my life that are coming to be like, how could you not mention like someone?
That one guy who commented on our TikTok.
Buddy, there's 100.
Talking to you,
There's
though.
186
Oh,
Division One teams.
That
There's
average
been
guy or
hundreds
whatever.
of years
Shout out
of
you,
college
average guy.
football. Sorry if we forgot one, you fucking geezers.
Honestly,
All right.
it's not on
But
purpose.
since we were talking football, let's say, oh, here he comes back. Let's talk about.
the Patriots.
No, I was gonna say.
Let's talk about the Patriots.
Let's talk about the Patriots.
Who wants to talk
What?
about it?
Oh, never mind. Right. Actually, yes, you can.
We got Stephon Diggs, and you know what?
Like a shiny new toy.
I'm gonna be.
That's another receiver's career.
I'm just gonna
road right
say.
there.
I'm gonna say.
Name a receiver who went to die in.
I'm gonna be realistic right now with Stephon Diggs.
Name
All
a
right.
receiver who went to die in New England.
Actually, they went to get revived
Dak
in New
Johnson.
England. Well, he was already
Died
dead.
before New England.
Well, it's because
Stephon-
he headbutt that bitch.
Did you say New England or New Orleans?
New
New
England.
England.
Stephon Diggs is 31 years old. He's coming off an ACL tear. Was one of his least productive years going into his ACL tear
He was
last
still
year.
so
But
good.
no, I'm saying if you listen to the beginning, I said I'm going to start off with the negatives.
Don't.
Positives. He is a fucking phenomenal receiver. He has done nothing but make quarterbacks better.
Positives?
We have a
Choose to the
rookie.
cold.
Didn't he have 1K last year still?
No.
No, because he got hurt.
He was on. Yeah,
Got hurt
that
like
was
week 7.
He might have been off.
Week 8 or 9.
He might have been on track.
No,
It was
no, he
against the
wasn't.
Colts.
You know, it was literally like one of his worst years
I
going into
promise
his
you,
ACL
he
tear.
was.
I'll
their
look it up.
leading
Keep
receiver.
talking,
Look it
I'll
up.
look it up.
Look it
He
up.
was not
Look it up.
leading- He was well on track for.
But I'm not.
I don't even have to look that up. Just guarantee.
You know what's crazy too? Even saying it's one of his worst seasons doesn't mean it's a bad year. It was just one of his worst seasons, so maybe it's a sign of regression.
it means something to me.
Hold on.
It means something
What do
to
we
me.
got? What do we
In
got?
8 games, he had 4 yards short of 500 yards. So
on pace for 1,000.
On pace for-
especially
right at
with 17
1,000.
games, yes.
Like right at
Not
1,000.
Right at 1,000.
Like I
Closer
said,
to 1,100.
1,100. Yeah. All right, but
Bitch.
so with him being a Patriot, we get the positive influence of a good receiver on a young quarterback, where we're not just thrown to the wolves
As the wide
with,
receiver too.
with
by the
4 wide receiver 3s on our team.
I mean, no.
and
Stephon
I'm so
Diggs
excited.
Is like
way. A dog.
a dog until year 3, and the team's not winning.
But all the money.
the fuck
No, that's
He's upset.
Are you talking about the
can't-
Patriots?
no, you can't dispute that.
I mean, that's
No, he's
happened.
No, they've been
Two-
losing.
dog,
You can't even say it because they've been
Patriots
winning
are
every
like
time.
no.
I'm saying.
What kind of organization
no,
are they running?
He's saying
Every time-
Stephon Diggs, yes, he's still good.
He's gonna give you his all this year,
and then
next year probably for sure.
But you can't even say when they're losing or whatever, because they've been every time he's left a team, they've been a good team.
Stephon Diggs,
Yes.
everything you said positive wise, I absolutely agree with. He is a dog. He's a proven great receiver, and I think
elite receiver.
proven
Hall of
elite
Famer at the end
receiver.
of his career.
Is he what? How old is he? 30.
NFL is pretty stingy with all of that.
They are, I know. When I said that, I was
He's,
Hold on.
he's
someone
starting to get up there in age. I wouldn't call him like
He's
old
31.
yet.
31.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
old
he's
for a
still
receiver. That's
good.
fair. It's old for
Especially off an ACL tear.
Older.
But he showed
But-
no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, but let's hear this guy.
But I'm saying if everything works out health-wise. He's good for the next 3 seasons. At the end of year 3, if you guys are not like perennial going to the Super Bowl and he's getting his numbers, he's asking for a trade.
Why?
I'm fine with that.
Why do you see if I
fine with that.
there's a chance.
And honestly, yeah, you might probably be fine with that.
There's a
Yeah,
chance
fine with
I'm
that.
wrong.
I was partly
if
planning on
Stephon Diggs, it's fucking free agency. He's choosing the New England Patriots.
He's never gone to a bad team.
He's never chosen to go to a team that's not projected to go anywhere. I get it. He's a fucking crybaby, but he should be like. I think there's a good chance him and his agent are like, listen, Stephon, we're not winning no fucking Super Bowl here. We're here for the money. I think there's a really good chance of that because at the end of year 3, he asked for a trade.
Well, actually, the Patriots got lucky with this, or the Patriots were smart with this contract. Did you hear what some of the extent was?
front-loaded.
It's only $23 million guaranteed.
Okay.
And the Patriots actually can dump him after year 1, and he gets no money after that
Okay.
if they don't think it's working out.
So the Patriots did protect
So
themselves.
that's what I'm saying. It's just fine. I'm fine with everything about it. And you know what? Actually, someone made a weirdly good point. It's something you don't really think of. They were like, Drake May's 22 years old. He's going to have a really long career, hopefully. And he's got to get used to that diva mentality at receiver. Fuck it. Toss in a goddamn diva. He's going to experience it with players, teammates, coaches, the rest of his fucking career. Let him learn right now. And I was like, that's a really minute, but, maybe good detail right there.
That's a good point.
But also,
No,
it's the fact of we led the league in drops, or we were like bottom 3, and he can catch the ball, and that's all I fucking care about. At least for it's huge for the development of Drake May, and that's my biggest happiness behind it.
Huge.
Honestly, yeah.
think
Well, I'm
Drake
thinking
May's
about it
gonna be
more
a
from a
fucking
Drake
bust.
May standpoint.
When it comes to winning, I'm not planning on winning more than
to get
8
somebody
games.
who's going to make Drake May more confident,
Yeah.
more consistent target. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully he can be
more behind
what
it.
Keenan Allen was supposed to be for Caleb, which Keenan Allen had
in the last
year.
4 or 5 games.
Yes. So that'll do it for NFL / overall football talk. I think next biggest thing that's popped up. I don't know if it popped up in the news today or yesterday. But yet again, more LeBron and Stephen A. Smith beef. Kind of actually picking up some like entertaining steam all of a sudden. Before it was just kind of stupid and like whatever. I think it is still stupid, but
Is that a world tour?
now
Girls.
now LeBron made a very rare live appearance on an ESPN talk show.
Pat McAfee, the GOAT.
Honestly, for securing this, that's insane.
God.
And honestly, good for
According
him.
to Stephen A.,
do you
very
hit-
planned, very
how do you hit-
strategic.
Usually I kind of get annoyed at Pat McAfee, mainly because of the Aaron Rodgers effect. Like he just keeps having him come on.
That is.
But
Dude, Aaron Rodgers has a lot of good things to say.
name one.
That the ending of.
Has a lot of it been the same in the past year?
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean,
Has it gotten a little stale since he left the Packers? Sure.
Terrorism has gone up.
Is Aaron Rodgers to blame?
but no. Anyway,
Is there a correlation?
but no. I think it's cool that Pat McAfee got him just so they could both kind of do like a diss to Stephen A. and First Take because First Take is just garbage.
His first take ESPN.
Yes, sadly.
I used to love First Take.
I used to. I like as much as I clown Stephen A. and Skip Bayless when they were together, and maybe it's just a nostalgia thing. It was so much better back then
Yeah.
because and back then they weren't as like now that they're separated, they both just talk loudly and spew a bunch of bull crap. But for some reason, back when they were together, they actually kind of had like productive discussions.
Yeah.
But no, what do you guys think of the LeBron Stephen A. Smith situation?
I think it's just a wild situation for. I get it. People are allowed to say what they want to say, but I think it's wild on all accounts. I think that none of this should have happened. Okay, LeBron is an NBA player. His son is an NBA player. Stephen A. is an analyst. Okay, if Stephen A. wants to talk shit about an NBA player, let him talk shit. Mm-hmm. Why does another NBA player need to come to his defense? It's like, come on.
I mean, that makes sense. Like
Come on.
you said, it's his son, so it's like, well, just from a father's.
It's
brother.
his. Yeah,
But like,
this
Okay,
isn't
but
a father.
LeBron's whole thing
Has he done that when they talk about Anthony Davis being nicknamed Street Clothes?
No. And like I get it, LeBron's whole thing is because he's his father or whatever.
that doesn't
But
make
it's
any
like
sense.
that doesn't make fucking sense. So what? You're saying you're gonna protect your son his whole career because you're his dad,
and that's
you're gonna protect him from every like you think LeBron belongs in the NBA?
I don't think that's
but
what
you're
it
gonna
is,
protect-
dude.
What do you think it
I
is?
think I might kind of be on LeBron's side.
What does Stephen A. said that's so off the rails about Bronny?
Because
He's fucking right.
LeBron was
Respectfully-
quiet this whole time, and everyone's been saying anything about Bronny, really. But Stephen A. specifically said LeBron is not doing his job as a father, basically, by allowing this to happen.
well, not
He was
allowing him
saying.
to develop. Like that's the thing.
Well,
You
that's
have
what
to
he's
take
saying.
steps.
By
It's like-
allowing Bronny to come into the league at this point, LeBron is not being a good father, basically. And LeBron took exception to that, which I think most people would.
I mean, but
That's
it's,
fair.
Do I
again,
also
at the
think
end of the day,
LeBron-
again, it's an analyst just fucking
LeBron
being an
purposely
analyst.
wanted to get eyes on it.
Why?
like, make a
So
big
it doesn't.
deal
It
about
clearly doesn't mean that fucking much to him in his heart.
no that
Like it clearly means fucking nothing in reality. If he's willing to do it before a game in front of everybody, like not a very emotionally charged time. Your whole like, and you can tell the conversation. They're really not even talking much. They say a few. They're yelling back and forth. They can barely fucking hear each other over the fucking noises of the arena. And then that's the end of it. LeBron's whole shtick with that was to get eyes on what he wanted to say.
I agree with both points.
That's what I'm saying. I see Seth's point of view too, for sure.
Yes, but no.
But I just think that literally, again, all analysts talk, especially about the NBA. It's the fucking NBA. All analysts talk out of there.
It's a
What's their
show.
job?
It's a
One-
show.
one-
It's
one
also
bitch-
a show.
One
NBA
bitch told a
supposed to
player.
do.
One bitch told a player to shut up and dribble when he said that he voted. Kevin Durant literally said he was fucking voting, and a bitch said shut up and dribble.
Hard.
But
I agree. And honestly,
The analysts they're fucking psychopaths. We know that.
Second.
and that's actually like that situation made me mad because that was one of the first times I ever was like, okay, I'm mad at someone because now I have to fully be on LeBron's side because that was bogus. But
Kevin Durant.
what?
Shut up and dribble.
I thought they said this to LeBron about LeBron.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was LeBron.
I don't know. LeBron just loves to chime in on everything.
it was-
But no, that's the thing. And I agree that
I think maybe you're right.
I would I'm like 60-40. I would be 100% on LeBron's side if he handled the matter differently. If he would have like
He has
if he
Stephen
would
A's
I think he
phone
should have
number.
handled it differently.
if you would have either called Stephen A or had a private discussion with like ESPN executives and said like I'm not cool
This is
with
fucking
like those
crazy that you're
like,
trashing my.
But
I think
this is
he-
what I get. After what LeBron has done for the NBA and fucking ESPN alone, ESPN aired his fucking decision in high school to go to the NBA. ESPN
They aired his
that
decision
shit.
to go to Miami.
What fucking LeBron has done for ESPN, he totally could have been like, yo, guys, what the fuck? And it would have been, yep, LeBron, let me fucking get a napkin to wipe my face after I'm done with you, whatever you want. Like,
no, seriously,
that's all it would have taken. Like, LeBron's whole shtick was to
Yeah.
get eyes on it.
I'll completely agree he handled it wrong.
Which in turn makes Bronny's situation even worse for Bronny.
But no,
Bronny already has to get over that whole hump.
Yeah.
And the fact that his
only there
name is
because of his
LeBron
dad.
James Jr.
And now his dad's making it worse.
that's that's another point that I was like wanted to make, but I want to let you finish. Yeah, you're right. It essentially reduces Bronny.
fence.
Now we no longer see him as
Yeah, they are.
Literally.
now we no longer see him as Bronny the NBA player, but Bronny as LeBron's son who
LeBron's
happens
son.
to play in the NBA.
Yeah.
It reduces his identity, and that's unfair.
They need to be.
I saw
What?
someone make one of the bet because I've always like hated a lot of analysts or hated a lot of sports talk show people, but I saw someone make an insanely good point about the value in them the other day, and it was talking about how they brought up like some quote where it was just like how the players don't owe interviewers, don't owe analysts anything. You know what I mean?
They don't.
And they don't. No, they don't. But, and they had a really fucking good counterpoint. And it was, they are the reason you get paid. And they showed these statistics. And it was the league, all the leagues didn't blow up. The players did not start getting big money until they started doing these interviews, until these analysts started talking their bullshit. and all this different shit. So I'm not saying LeBron needs to.
I don't know,
let him say
man.
whatever.
No, that's exactly
The
right.
NBA didn't blow up till they started letting analysts just spew bull. That's how they get their money.
Obviously, it didn't blow up until it got on the fucking news, but the NBA would still be what it is today if analysts didn't talk out of their fucking ass.
No, it
Okay,
is because it
has
creates
it- has it-
conversation. It gets you talking about it. It gets you watching it. It gets,
But no,
it gets in your mind.
has
You
it gone
need them
too
to
far?
talk about it.
Yes, absolutely.
I
But-
promise Michael Jordan alone would have done
There-
enough
but-
for the league to blow up
but no,
back in the 80s.
but there's also-
Well, he did
But without-
because he was in the
without
league for
some
6 years of dog shit
without
before the
some
league
dumb
finally blew up.
It blew up. The NBA blew up before.
But
they
there-
were selling if
Well,
they,
Larry
if they
Bird
were
and
selling
Magic.
out 25K
the
arenas
whole
it
lake
already
well,
blew
actually,
up.
it was the whole lake show thing with Magic and them. A lot
and
of
it was
it
the rivalry.
No, it wasn't. It was that fact that it became a spectacle, that they were allowing all these people to come on the court,
they
talk
made
about
it
it,
more of
do
an
all these
event
crazy
to go
things.
to
That
the
was what
arena.
made shit blow up.
I think the
I
idea
get,
is
I
that
get that
it
clearly
humanizes
helped.
them. That's
was
what it
the
is.
help.
Yes.
So it's like, oh, I
was
like
not the
Bird.
help.
It was the help. I swear to God.
I like Bird
Hold on, one at a
because
time.
he's quiet. I like Magic because he's flashy. So now you're picking two sides of the coin and which one you want to be on. So therefore, it brings people in.
Why the
under that-
WNBA got
Okay,
bigger?
but back,
Why the WNBA
back
got
when
bigger
fucking
now? Because of this narrative.
college basketball was
Yeah,
still
'cause we're talking about it
people.
finally.
People still viewed college basketball as irrelevant until like the fucking Christian Laettner days. But Magic Johnson still sold out fucking arenas at Michigan State.
Do you want to know
People
why?
cared to see the fucking players, not some dumb white trash bitch.
But no-
talk about it.
But it was
No,
But it was,
that's not
but it
what
was
we're
also
saying.
because they
That is
saw
what
it.
you guys were saying.
But but it was also because you got to see his his personality and everything. They loved him because he was the big smiley.
you could
cheesy
see that
dude.
without some
You-
media.
No, you didn't. The media is what brought it to your face. The
He
more
wa-
they're
he was
talking about it, the
nicknamed-
more you want to watch it.
They didn't know his name.
Obviously, the
Hold on.
media helped blow it up. I agree with that right away. Clearly, the media and news helped blow it up. But to say that the one of the biggest sports on earth blew up because of fucking people talking about it is crazy.
Yeah, no, that's why it blew up.
No.
I swear to God, that is why
It's
it blew
a-
up.
it's a-
Everybody
it's
started
a
talking
lead-
about it.
No.
Yes, that's a fact.
I mean, it's kind of like a lot of like fighting leagues, like with the UFC.
Yeah,
a big
yeah,
thing
yeah.
they did was start to really
That's
Put a
because
microphone in the
guys'
dude's face.
a
personalities.
professional league, that's a professional league that developed after there was pro sports already. They had to do anything they could to bring people.
But it was the same
But it-
kind
but
of
it's- but it's
development.
what
putting
helped
the mics
blow it
in
up.
their face. They didn't have these.
It's
in
like-
locker
There wasn't
room
professional
interviews.
sports already when basketball became a thing.
It's almost like
now there was
we
the
don't need to
NFL.
see
The,
the,
was
the-
baseball.
the MLB
game
was people were
or the
still divided on the
pre-fight up.
fucking Negro leagues in the MLB.
What? But no. Actually, speaking of baseball, what's their whole crisis right now? Is that, or for like
identity.
for the last like 10 years, even though we've had
And
Mike
their
Trout,
sales and their viewership still at its peak.
but it,
And it
but,
still had the most viewers ever last season.
But it could be-
people still think it's not enough.
but no, it could be so much more if they
It
simply
could,
just
I think
had
that's the argument. It could be way more. They're not
like
reaching a broader range.
like look at what Mike Trout's career was like, and imagine what it could have been if he would have simply just put himself out there more and be. I'm not saying he wasn't open to like interviews and stuff, but like for a guy of his
3
caliber,
years ago, he was the undisputed GOAT.
yeah. But I'm saying imagine
Without
what
getting into the media.
But I'm saying imagine what it could have been. Imagine what Shohei could be if he was more open. Shohei is the
He's already a global icon.
Yes,
with
and he
being the
could
most
be
reserved
and he
human
could
on
be,
the planet.
and he could be twice as big if he was more open.
Yeah, but-
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That spewed away from my argument, but I swear to God, you can go through this shit. It was when people started talking about it, when analysts started discussing the sport, when they started putting the mics in people's faces, that is when the league took off.
They sold women baseball players sold out stadiums.
It's like the same
when
reason
there
as like
was
why
World War II and the men were off at
They
war.
weren't talking much about the women, and they still sold.
When
out.
were they selling out stadiums?
Look it up. You want me
When?
to look it up?
No,
You fucking
when?
Look it up.
What a
Wait, are you-
year?
are you
No,
talking-
what
are you talking
year?
about
World War II.
Yeah, because there was no men's baseball.
They were selling out
wait a
stadiums
minute.
with no
There
media
was-
coverage. That's what the fucking point is,
stadium,
buddy.
The stadiums also had 1,000 people capacity.
All right, Evan and Ethan suck Stephen A. Smith's dick.
I'm not
That's what we
stuck
got.
in his dick. I'm providing a point. I'm saying let the fucker talk and just shut the fuck up, LeBron.
I have a journalism degree, so I kind of have to defend the media.
Yeah, Evan's a fucking cockrider.
But I don't know. That was my whole point. My whole point of why I brought it up was like, LeBron, just shut the fuck up. They can say whatever the fuck they want to say. It doesn't matter.
When he says that.
Do not giddy up.
fully jumping on the dick. is crazy.
Anyway, well, does that conclude it for the LeBron Stephen A. Smith discussion, or do we have more?
No.
No.
Oh, my God.
I don't really give a fuck, too. I hate
know
LeBron
what?
so much.
No, I hate them both.
hate LeBron
I hate
so
them
much.
both.
Honestly,
hate
it
LeBron
is
so much.
such a double-edged sword because I just kind of wanted to defend LeBron, but no, I also completely get it. It does also kind of get annoying, these, I don't want to say like privileged athletes, but that they all want to talk down on media personalities and shit, and it's like, they're just doing their fucking job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his whole
honestly,
job is to
God
spew
damn.
shit. Like, it doesn't matter.
Like,
Making them feel like they're
And him,
much smaller than you. I mean, that's not really a good look
the
for
point of
players
that?
either, I think.
yeah, no, and like the clip at the end were of like his
Like
Stephen
media
A.
have said way worse to players without them reacting.
But no,
It's
like,
definitely a fact.
what really weirded me out was when LeBron was like, "Oh, LeBron was like, oh, Stephen A's gonna be sitting at home in his tidy whiteys eating chips, watching this, whatever." I'm like, okay, now you're just making it weird,
I
dude.
never understand that argument between analysts.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
LeBron
like,
was saying
yes.
like he's gonna be sitting at home in his tidy whiteys eating chips, watching this or whatever,
Yes,
all mad or whatever.
yes,
It's like,
you-
okay, now you're
You
just
don't
making
have
it weird.
You don't.
Yeah.
Yes, your opinion is a little bit altered than a fucking NBA player's opinion. They see the game in a different lens. But to say that somebody has no clue to comment on basketball when they've made millions of dollars commenting on basketball is like,
I feel like I see a lot of these. I mean, the biggest names don't really say it, like Skip and Stephen A. They kind of just, like, they've literally said, "I've never lost an argument. I've never been wrong." That's fucking crazy to say.
No, yeah, that is.
But most of the writers, like the actual decent writers that you see, they will acknowledge, like, it's like, and I'm no like some shit like I'm no ball player, but you know what I mean, something like that,
Like
where they acknowledge that they don't have the perspective, but this is what they see.
Yeah, no, exactly. When you're watching the entire game, like especially if you're actually at the game and you're in the press box or whatever, you can see everything going on. Yeah, sure, you're not in the locker room, you don't know always like what conversations are being had, but you can always read body language. You can see what's happening in certain situations. Like you can develop a educated opinion on certain situations. And
You know what? Every great coach or GM was also a great athlete at that sport. No.
out it.
Yeah.
No.
very, very few. Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
if
they
anything.
may have played.
The only
Especially the
weird-
GMs.
weirdly enough,
A lot of the
for sure.
GMs are literally just fucking nerds.
Weirdly, the only like coach or GM that I can think of off the top of my head that was good was Doc Rivers. That's crazy. And actually, the correlation still
That
adds
didn't
up.
translate
Good
very
player,
well.
crap
Good
coach. But yeah.
You know, one of my favorite quotes ever is so I had a linebacker coach at Wisconsin named Bob Bostad,
Not real.
and I was reading about him. I was actually, John Alder showed me this, but I was reading about him, and he got fired by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as their O-line coach. And so the fucking first quote was from a Buccaneers O-lineman. He said, "You expect a fucking Division III linebacker to come in here and coach us like he knows what the fuck he's talking about?" I was like, "Oh, fuck."
See, like, insane that sounds like, yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I will
But
say,
it's not always.
I will
the
say that
case.
it does like translate in
It
sense
just made me
like,
think of that.
so my coach at Toledo, he was an offensive lineman. And you know, the first thing you think is, how the fuck is he going to teach me how to run the ball? But they see the game on how you're trying to see it.
Yeah.
Because they're the first level
Yeah.
of, in a way, defense, where they're trying to like protect you. So it's like, do this while I do this because this is what I'm setting up for. So in that way, it makes sense. But if you're going from linebacker to offensive line, I guess you could make that same argument. But no, motherfucker.
It's a whole different
I'll trust anyone to coach. Like if I were in that situation, I would trust anyone to coach me as long as they show and prove that they are at least putting in the man hours to study the position and understand what needs to be done to
that's the thing.
succeed.
Most of the coaches do put in the man hours. Every last one of them. Everyone's got red eyes.
14 hours a
have
day.
to,
At
yeah.
least 14
You
to
have
18
to.
hours a day. They don't sleep. They're
The
always up.
GAs used to sleep there.
So
We talk about Coach Lopez all the time. For those of you who don't know, Coach Lopez was our
Didn't
high
play
school
basketball.
coach.
Best coach I ever had.
Didn't play basketball. Was more.
He's a stats nerd, and I love stats
He was
nerds.
baseball and soccer, if I remember. I know he's at least baseball, but
Played with
I mean, what? No offense, man couldn't really hit a jump shot in practice either. But
Ooh, he had that gooseneck finish on it. He could kind of hit a jumper.
every now and then, yeah. No offense to the man. I don't want to speak bad on him, but
What are you doing?
I mean, you would not.
But no, just
Bear down,
playing
Yankee
basketball.
Bears.
I don't think even in his prime, Joe Lopez has taken any one of us.
No.
What do you say we finish up with some MLB division winner predictions for this season?
AL East Yankees.
Bong, ding, bow,
The rest of them don't fucking matter.
All right, we're starting with the AL East, I guess. I'm gonna go Red Sox.
Fuck off.
Orioles.
Orioles.
Orioles is hilarious.
I didn't know if you wanted to put analysis in that. I'm
Red
sorry. I thought
Sox.
Orioles.
Couple biased opinions over here, but I don't know. It's a down year for the AL East. Orioles are the best team in the AL East right now,
No, they're not.
but they're better than us, man. No, they're not. Let's face the facts. They're better than us.
you- Babe,
It's
who do you
warm.
think for AL East?
Red Sox.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's go AL Central.
All right, Justin, start it.
Nice.
White Sox.
Okay, White Sox.
I was gonna say Twins.
I'm gonna go Royals.
I just like Pablo Lopez. That's it.
I'm gonna go Royals.
Think of it.
I'll go Royals.
Seth
because
doesn't know the teams in the division.
I
That's
knew,
not his fault because the AL Central
Okay.
is
I knew
just
White Sox.
I
irrelevant.
got a camera. But for real, I don't know.
Indians?
I don't know any of the other.
Yeah, the Guardians, Indians.
Oh yeah, fuck. Guardians.
So would that be considered?
And then I knew Twins. I will say I was not thinking of Kansas City, but I'll go Kansas City, just because. Shout out Roger, a guy I know in Arkansas who likes Kansas City.
That's for you,
Shout out
Roger.
to Roger.
He works
That's a
at,
good reason.
I love his
Shout
shout
out
Works
out.
at Macadoodle's liquor store in Arkansas.
Shout out to Macadoodles. Liquor.
Yup.
Shout out to Macadoodles liquor store in Arkansas. You're the best. Shout out to Roger.
Fabe, AL
Sure, you run a
Central.
mean cashier.
I think I'm going with the Royals.
Hey, Royals have it. All
Fabius, you're hilarious.
right, AOS, Justin.
Can't name a single team. Dodgers.
Oh, that's NLS, buddy.
NLS,
ya.
dude, come on.
Ale.
Astros,
I knew
Mariners,
they weren't on this
Athletics.
side because they hadn't been picked
Astros,
yet.
Angels.
Astros, Mariners, Athletics, Rangers, Angels.
Mariners. Ethan's looking at his phone. He's like, Mariners.
So I can run through the division.
Joking. Mariners.
Oh, I
I
was
think
go-
Julio has a breakout year.
I was also gonna say Mariners,
That's crazy.
Angels are gonna surprise everybody.
and that's only from my boy Felix Hernandez. Love you.
I hope
I'm
they
gonna
do.
I'm gonna
That'd
say
be awesome. If, if the Angels were actually good, the MLB would fucking be.
Angels in the outfield is
Yeah,
gonna become
amazing movie. Amazing fucking
McConaughey. They had McConaughey in that. dude.
McConaughey was like a
Amazing
side character.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And Neil McDonough, I forgot how to say his last name.
Siggy?
He was Buck
McDonough?
Buck Compton. That's how I'll always remember him now.
looking
Shout out Band of
polished on
Brothers.
the bases.
Seth, what'd you say?
I think you said Angels.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Rangers. I think the Rangers get it back this year.
ripped ass.
All right, Faye, what do you got?
You know, I'm in between.
Get in
all
there,
over the place.
Faye, pick a team and tell us why.
Well, you know, Angels. Angels in the outfield.
Good movie.
Where'd you hear that
Right.
one?
I think I just came up with that. McConaughey. He
Yep.
was there.
Oh yeah, good.
Side character. But outside of that, yeah.
Mike Trout used to play there. He still
Give us-
plays
you know-
there. I only say that because he's
Give us
gonna
an
die.
AL West team outside of Angels, Mariners, or
That was
Rangers.
it. Rangers.
How many fucking are there?
Athletics
5.
or Astros.
Fucking Astros.
I did not
There
know
you
the
go.
Astros first.
All right, back out east, but NL Justin, NL East.
Diamondbacks.
No.
You're-
It's NL West. Big geography.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
dyslexic when it comes to geography.
The Pistons.
He's not. You know, we're getting closer though on the map.
That was central.
Oh, let me think. NL East. Tampa Bay Rays.
Pulfic, Boyce Hopper.
Phillies.
There you go.
Give me Phillies.
I like
Give me
that.
the Phillies. Pulfic,
Braves.
Boyce Hopper. Put
Phillies for you too.
Phillies.
Braves.
Braves.
I'm feeling Phillies.
They're not in that division.
They are.
Brave of you to say that.
Why the fuck are we doing division?
I got Phillies.
Why?
Philly cheesesteaks.
I would fucking do anything for one of those right now.
I remember Chancho's
Have your
family.
Uber driver go get you one.
Chancho's family went to Philly.
Yo, ring a ding
They
dong.
They drove all the way back with a Philly cheesesteak in their car for me, and I ate it. Fucking not heated up, just was in their car for
Cold
One
and
day.
soggy.
You ruined
I ate it. No, I
fucking heated
they brought it. They brought
Chat, please in the comments let us know why you think
they
eating
brought
so
it.
obese.
They brought it to me. They brought it to me at a fucking 7th grade football practice, and it was just there right after practice, and I was so hungry.
Okay, I
was like, I'm just gonna eat it. It was the greatest thing I've ever eaten in my life.
I don't know what this dude.
Oh, it was so good.
Who'd you say? You said Braves?
We're watching the Spanish.
Oh, you said cheesesteaks, yeah.
Did you know that in Philly they're actually just called cheesesteaks, not Philly cheesesteaks?
Wow.
Oh,
Do you know that Philly has
know
a
that-
statue of a fictional guy?
Did you know that in France? Did you know that
And people
in
bow down
France,
to it?
The French only call it toast.
embarrassing.
That's crazy.
All right,
crazy.
NL Central, go.
To Marcus Cousins.
Bob Schittle.
No, pissed. That's
6,000.
not Tigers.
Why?
NL.
Tigers.
They're AL.
Who's in the NL Central?
Cubs, Brewers, Reds, Pirates, Cardinals.
Oh, it's that division. Okay.
The shit division.
I'm like 15 deep.
Brewers.
Probably the fucking.
Brewers.
I was gonna say the Panthers, but the Brewers. I think. Hear me out. Churio, Yelich. Even though the Yankees beat the fucking shit out of those fucking bitches today.
Something like that.
Churio,
Devin Williams
Churio,
almost
Yelich,
lousy.
Frelick, Contreras, and
That's what I'm trying to
Hoskins. I think those 5 have great years, and if you have 5 players who have great years,
Yeah.
you're looking at a good team.
Definitely some things to figure out pitching wise.
Pitching wise is where it's strong.
But
for sure.
I do think we're
But
gonna have a strong lineup.
in the MLB recently, it's just been carried by hitters.
Yeah.
It's been a big thing in the MLB recently. So
I agree.
used to be pitchers will take you as far as you can go, but now it's hitters. Even so fat.
I'm gonna go with the Brewers. And here's the easiest reason why. They're better than the Cubs. Because the Brewers are 0-1 as of right now, and the Cubs are 0-2.
They get Cal Tucker in live series.
Sounds like the Brewers are doing better than
Time and
the
dice.
Cubs to me.
Logical answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. In close second, I go
Right.
I was gonna say I was about to say Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Pirates
You don't know.
because of
Had,
Livy
2
Dunn.
black people on their team.
Because of
Shut
Livy
the fuck
Dunn.
up, Ethan.
Because of Livy Dunn. Hey, we're trying to accommodate all audiences here. All right, it's Women's History Month.
I get Jackie Damro.
All right.
Happy
Because
Women's
of
No,
Jackie
no,
Damro,
no,
actually. That's why.
Shout out Jackie Damro.
Shout out to Jackie.
Pittsburgh Pirates employee.
Oh,
Goat.
Delvin alum.
Goat.
Go.
I'm sure this will shock a lot of you, but I'm going. Go Cubs, go.
All right, keep going. Fucking go.
Anyway.
Go, boy.
Anyway,
Go, Cubs, go.
I think Kyle. Kyle Okay, roll out the barrel.
All right, back-
You have to
Racing
be.
sausages are so much better
way better than the
than
fucking
anything the
dumb
Cubs got going on.
Fucking sausage
You know what?
party
You know what's pissed
at the
me
end
off
of
about
every
the Cubs?
6th inning.
You know what's pissed me off about the Cubs? Why would you choose the smaller, more inferior version of an animal?
That is true.
Why would you do
the
that?
Bears?
Couldn't pick the Bears.
That's a beta move.
Or no, wait. Oh.
They could. I mean, you could have gone some like.
Okay, maybe they couldn't have picked the Bears.
You could have gone some like. I mean, here's other bear versions. The Bruins. That's a bear team.
I guess it's just the C.
The
on
Grizzlies. Grizzlies
I
could have
mean,
gone the
Well,
Grizzlies.
it's the C on C that they
Yeah,
want.
the alliteration.
All right, then the
Chicago
Chicago
Cubs.
Cucks. All right, there we go. Got another one for
Okay,
you.
what's
Chicago Cougars.
Okay,
You were
what,
just
what's,
talking about-
what's your mascot?
Cantaloupe,
Your mascot
cantaloupe.
is a sock.
Yeah, and I. You know what I was about to say. You know what I was about to say.
That's true. It's multiple.
I liked how you got that. That was all I wanted.
Okay, yes.
Keep going. There's useful every day.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, who would want to fight against a sock and a cub?
You've never seen mine.
Me.
Yeah, but what's a lesser version of a sock like a cub is to a bear?
Yeah.
Ankle sock.
No, actually, no. No, a sock is a sock is the lesser of a shoe.
No, it's no. No,
So
no,
you
it's
wear
not.
socks.
No, because it's two different things.
1 minute.
All right. Anyway, we already know who you're gonna say for a division winner.
Brew Crew.
Okay. That's my only argument is mocking.
Cardinals.
I thought you were gonna say Reds just because Puig played for them.
Awful
no.
pick, Fabe. Come on.
I only said Cardinals because I was picking the same teams, and then you said Cardinals earlier, and I was like, all right, I'll say something a little different.
All right. Last one, NL West, Justin.
Diamondbacks. Only because Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Burns.
Shut up, bitch.
Just naming Corbins at this point. Corbin Blue from High School Musical. Dodgers. They might win 140 games.
Yeah, Dodgers.
That's the tough part.
Hey,
I hate it, but
hey,
Dodgers.
Detroit's got runners on first and second. Who
I really
knows?
think the Padres are going to surprise a lot of people.
Yeah.
The Padres will win 100 games and still have to settle for a wild card spot.
Dude, they can cover a lot.
Babe, NL West.
Why does Blake Snell look like that?
He looks like he's off a bender.
LA
Dude, he
doesn't-
smoked a carton of cig.
Why does he look like that, dude? Oh my god!
Blake Snell, if you're
He's
watching,
been
we're
up
sorry.
for 24 hours straight, dude.
Probably has been, dude.
Dude, you want to talk about butthole
Dude,
eyes?
that one. There's a Yankees pitcher that
Dodgers are
threw a
most
perfect
likely to
game
go
after a
undefeated
bender.
this year. So therefore,
I feel like
I can't remember his name.
Hold on, Fabe. You're going to have to repeat that because these jackwagons
He
are
was
talking.
talking about how
Bender.
scared
I
he
think they heard
was
me.
of the managers.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Reaction to him
Dodgers.
being hung over.
Dodgers.
Let's finish.
Dodgers.
finish it.
Dodgers. The Dodgers are
double
just
stack.
fucking sick. That's all.
Alright.
And I'm gonna be wearing my Dodgers jersey on Monday to the fucking Brew Crew opening game.
David
Going to
Cohn.
that?
Cox.
Huh?
David Cohn threw a perfect game after a bender
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
I knew
Yankees.
Who
You're
has?
going to that, Fabius?
Yeah, friend bought me tickets.
Nice.
With my Capital One, put it on the camera.
Dude,
With my
Fake might be a
Capital
bigger-
One
bigger
card,
Brewers fan
I can
than
get
I am. Going
Hey, I've been
fucking
to-
Wait,
home
what
opener.
Home opening.
What Dodgers jersey do you have?
Puig.
Who do you think?
I honestly didn't. I've never seen you wear
The black one. You saw me at the fucking. Think about it.
Puig.
Black. 42.
I mean, I know who you're talking about. But I'm
Jackie.
trying to remember when I would have seen you watch.
Black
Oh, when
Jack.
we went to that game and it was raining.
Oh, okay. Honestly, that was
I have a Dodgers player jersey.
a while ago.
I got a couple Dodgers shirts too.
Mookie Betts jersey.
I think I got the Dodgers Mookie Betts shirt. Did I get that from you?
No, I only have it. Why would I buy a Dodgers Mookie Betts shirt?
I don't.
Because you're a
Dude,
masochist.
why do we have anything? I got fucking.
I only have I have like 6 jerseys and they're all my favorite
relative-
teams.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a bunch of random stuff.
All right. Well, I think that about concludes it for a pretty eventful and chaotic episode of What's on Your Mind.
No, it wasn't.
This probably is our most crazy yet.
This is the best episode yet.
This is probably the best episode yet. I will say that
Oh yeah.
because it's a mix of sports and the other stuff. So we have to learn.
Because it's episode 11 and that's Seth's favorite number.
Dead sports time.
Yes.
It's actually
Let's
87.
go.
Golden
like a fucking-
episode 11.
This is
Become a
episode
political
Seth.
podcast.
What did you say?
Start
Come on.
spewing shit
Become a
out.
political podcast.
All right.
Like Alex Jones.
Joe Biden is not looking out for you.
You know, Hitler kind of had a point.
And cut.
And that's where. And
Safety.
that's gonna end this episode of What's on Your Mind.
They're making the frogs gay.
Sign.
Next week, we actually got
Frogs are fags
Kanye
now.
West.
We're
to
making
come
the
on
frogs gay. All right? It's in the water. And if we stop now, they'll be straight. But we're making the frogs gay.
They're putting astrazine in the water, and now the frogs are having sex with the same sex. And they're
Frogs
not-
are fucking each other. Why are the frogs still fucking? Trying to figure that out. They used to be asexual, now they're bisexual. Now all of them are fucking bisexual because they're making the frogs gay.
Not good.
That's cut.
Not good.
I want the episode to end now. I kind of want to keep going with that, but that's all we have for today.